Hi, everyone. My name is Sherry Jacobs, and I will be your professor for your upcoming PLC 6193 content area reading. I hope that you enjoy this class as much as I do as you take it. It's one of my favorite courses. I think it's one of the most applicable courses to use in any area and any grade level of teaching. And that's because the Ohio State standards require that um, we teach reading in all of the content areas. So let's quickly pull the syllabus up here. Not everyone's information, like and mostly in this course, is on in box, but you just be able to click on it, go through, see all the information there on the standards and so on. And then it's going to go through what the objectives are for each week. You'll also find those in the overview tab for each week on Moodle. And then talk with you about your textbooks. There are 3 textbooks. It's my understanding from hearing from one of the students in our class yesterday that there was a 4th book listed on the books for the bookstore, and I got hold of the person about that yesterday, and that should be okay. But if you see the Redmond book on there, do not purchase that book. Okay, so online course attendance, the same as in any class. You have to actually interact at least once during that week. Now, as busy adults, we know that sometimes the weeks are just tough to get things all in, and we need to work ahead. And that's fine to work ahead. Even if you have just like a response or your initial post that you do that week for the forum, you're fine with attendance. Now, you may not miss more than 2 classes or weeks in the 8-week course, or you will receive an automatic withdrawal. Late work policy, 10%, like it is in every class. And they really frown upon any type of extra credit too. Obviously, there are some exceptions that would be made for the turning in things late, as long as they're all in by the last day of class, with talking, sending the email, communicating, calling me, and letting me know when you have a significant problem that doesn't allow you to get to things. A really bad illness of yourself or a child, something like that. But you need to communicate that to me. All right, so the discussion forums are weeks 1 to 7. When you click on the link within Moodle, it gives you all the information you're going to need, including the rubric built in there. You'll be doing PowerPoint response activities, weeks 1 to 7. The same thing there. When you go in and click on that information, then it will indeed give you all of the directions that you need. You have a dyslexia reading assignment that is due on week 5 for both Chalk and Wire and Moodle. And you also have a research paper that is due in week 7 in both Chalk and Wire and Moodle. And then you'll have a final exam that I've never had people have hardly any trouble with it. Open book, open notes, open internet, all of that. So I don't see any problems. Here's a breakdown of points, a total of 630. The grading scale is like everyone else's. Here are your assignments at a glance for each week. And I'm not going to go through and read all of these sections to you, because those are things that you can review on your own when you have time. So we have the typical slots across the top: instructor announcements, ask the instructor, your course syllabus, student resources, and so on. As I mentioned earlier, each week you'll have an overview of what's happening that week, and we're having introductions for ourselves on week 1. And the instructor video will be right here, as well as in a link to an email that I'll be sending you. When you click on the PowerPoint presentation that we have each week, it'll take you back to Box as well. And in these PowerPoint presentation is where you will be directed to answer certain portions in your homework for 1-1. Here, these are all resources. This is a sign-up paper for research. I have it as a Google Doc, and once you click on that, excuse me, I had oral surgery recently, and so my mouth gets dry. So once you get in here, at the top, it'll say open with. So you open it with Google Docs. It'll take you into the research paper topics and allow you, I'm giving you editing privileges. So I'm going to do this as an example. I could put Sherry Jacobs here. Once you see that on there, you'll know that that topic is taken. When one of your classmates, fellow classmates, take a topic, you do have the opportunity, to have a project of your own choosing. I just have to approve that first, so you would need to email that to me. And these slots go quickly, so if you have something you're definitely sold on that you want to have to be your topic, I would suggest you get that in right away. Here's about the final written product, and you will see more information on that as we go on too. So I am going to get out of Google Docs for that, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back into 6193, hopefully. There we go. Sorry about that. And your assignments, again, when you go in to the forum for week 1, you'll see it explains everything. It has the rubric and the topic and so on. Everything is there that you're going to need, and it's like that each and every week. And here is the PowerPoint response activity that I mentioned a little earlier. Again, it will be every week. You'll have the details for the instructions. And here are the assignment directions for this particular one. So everything is just kind of right there at the tip of your fingers to do what you need to do for that. Obviously, there are many other things that I would like to go over with you as we do this, but I want to just have you go through the information for week 1, look at the syllabus again carefully, and then I'll have another video out next week that I will address other things more specifically. In the meantime, if you have questions, don't hesitate to let me know. I prefer email if you have, however, if you have something that's very urgent, you can feel free to text me and ask the question too. I check email very often, so it should work the easiest for you to contact me that way. So I hope that we have a great course together. I'm very excited about working with all of you, and hope to meet all of you virtually soon. Have a great day.